Hi, this is Shelley Kraft. We're coming to you live on SNN Live. We're at the Bio Maryland booth at the Bio International Convention 2012 right here in Boston, Massachusetts. I have Lynn Benzion of the Rockville Economic Development. She's the Associate Director. Welcome to SNN Live.
Oh, it's my pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
It's good to have you. Let's get right into it. Tell me all about the Rockville Economic Development.
Well, we are all about entrepreneurship and helping companies grow and get better and make more money. We do that a number of ways. We have a number of entrepreneurship programs that target both women, postdoctoral fellows, those who are very, very talented in science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and just the general public. We have such a strong concentration of biotech companies in Rockville, though, that you just cannot pass up a convention like Bio. So we're here talking about the various assets we have, the international population, very, very highly educated population, and so many terrific companies that are in Rockville, as well as the federal labs just ready for being partnered with.
So give me an example. Here I am, I'm an entrepreneur, and I arrive in Rockville. What's the next step for me?
Well, a lot depends on what kind of an entrepreneur you are. If you're really thinking about biotechnology, you want to talk with us, for example. We get a lot of entrepreneurs who they have great technology, but they really don't know that much about the business side. So we might gear them towards our Innovate program, which is one that teaches the scientists how to transfer technology out of a federal lab, evaluate it, write the business plan, start the company. So
wow, that's like that's a service that I've never heard before. So that alone in and of itself is very innovative, I have to tell you.
Well, that's just one of the innovative things we do. We're really big on partnerships. We're a relatively small agency, so we work a lot with partners. For example, Johns Hopkins University and University of Maryland, Baltimore County are our partners for the Innovate program. Now, we also have a program we call the Postdoc Conference and Career Fair. This is for, again, very highly educated scientists to connect them with companies that are looking for their talent. And we partner with NIH, with the National Institutes of Standards and Technology, with other economic development organizations, lots of private companies, as well as the National Academy of Science to put on that program. So we get a lot done because we like to make friends.
So it sounds like Rockville rocks.
Well, one of our companies tells us that we rock every day.
So now, how do you graduate from the Rockville innovative work that you do? What are some of the things that a company can do when you get them started or after you get them going?
Well, we do have two incubators in our, we call them the Rockville Innovation Center and the Shady Grove Innovation Center. So they offer space and continued assistance, as well as networking assistance. We like to make those connections every day. So that's one place where a lot of folks go. We also offer a lot of assistance in finding commercial space, permitting, some of the very conventional things, but we have a very hands-on touch. The city of Rockville has a very flat governmental system, so it's fairly easy to work through some of those pieces that sometimes are a little bit convoluted. One number to call, that's just us.
The thing I also like is, you know, you come to Rockville, you get started, you move them up the ladder, and then you don't leave them flat, you stick with them. And that's so important to these entrepreneurs, I'll tell you. They don't want to start and get stopped. They want to keep going once they get rocking.
It's really true. We really find it very important that once, particularly in the biotechnology, in the biosciences, these companies take a long time. They might take 15 years to have their first product, and they really need continued mentorship. They need continued networking, introductions. They need people to take a look at their business plan at every stage. They need somebody to take a look at their SBIR submissions. These are the kinds of things we do to support companies every day. And one of the beautiful things about economic development is we are a function of government, and so it's your tax dollars at work. If you're a Rockville company or want to be in Rockville, you are by default our client, and we'd love working with you.
Sounds like an opportunity to me. What is the website for those who are trying to find out more information about Rockville?
We're at Rockville Ready, that's Rockville, REDI.org.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lynn Benzion of the Rockville Economic Development. She's the Associate Director. We are at the Bio Maryland booth at the Bio International Convention 2012 right here in lovely Boston, Massachusetts. I want to thank you, Lynn, for coming on to SNN Live. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
You're welcome.